Good morning, you guys. I'm Angela Hughes, a luxury travel entrepreneur, and I've got this wild background behind me because I'm actually broadcasting live today from Costa Rica. But we are talking all things Venice today, and I am here with Chiara Ulian. I
Yes.
just slaughtered your name, Chiara Ulian from My Venice Travel Guide, who I love so much. We were just in France together. At ILT, and we were able to just get face to face with each other. So we have been talking about doing this live for a long time. So Chiara, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Chiara Ulian, and my company is My Venice Travel Guide. I'm sorry, but we have the bell of the church in the historical city, which are just ringing just now. I hope you can hear me. I am based in the Veneto region, and I am a luxury travel organizer. Very focused also on wine and food because I am a sommelier. I don't know if you know the Veneto region. Veneto is a region northeast of Italy, with a very beautiful cities like Verona, Padua, Venice, of course, and the lagoon. And then we have the Dolomites and the hills of Prosecco. I want to show you and to introduce you to my experiences. I will show you something in Veneto and something in Venice. So if you are in Venice, it's full of things that you can do. All my tours are tailor-made, with a great attention to the client. So I give you the ideas, but then we can tailor-made everything. Here you see a picture of a Baccarat tour, which is a beautiful experience you can do in Venice. So we visit different baccaros, so different bars, Venetian bars, and we can taste the different
Hey,
prosecco and
Chiara,
the local. Sorry.
let me stop you for just a minute. Let me go ahead. I just added your screen to the screen share. So do you want to go to the first slide of your screen?
Here.
So they can see that? Yeah.
Yes.
So do you want to just go ahead and do a full screen on that? Because I don't think they could see that at first. So one of the things that I'm loving right
At
now while
least.
you're pulling that up, it is just, those bells ringing in the background make me kind of
Yes,
excited to come to Italy.
because it's just 6 p.m. So if we wait 1 minute, I think they're going to stop now.
No, I love that they're ringing because I'm super excited. We've got people on. We've got people that just tuned in. So tell us in the comments where you are from. And it looks
Yes.
like people see us on the screen. We've got a lot of people viewing right now. So, okay, so let's get talking about this because we have so much to talk about. Because you are so much more than just Venice.
Yes,
You're
absolutely.
everything surrounding.
Absolutely.
Okay.
When you're coming to Venice, I am based in the Veneto region, in the town of Padova, and I work a lot in Venice and outside Venice because Veneto can offer a lot. So all the experiences I'm showing you now in the presentation in my PowerPoint are reachable in 1 hour by car from Venice. So I will the Veneto region has lots to offer. We have the hills of Prosecco, of course. We have Verona and Lake Garda. We have Padua and the Euganian Hills. So we'll show you the highlights, but also off the beaten path itineraries, but that you can reach only in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half by car from Venice. I don't know if you heard before. I was telling you that once in Venice, you can do with me or with one of my guides a wine and food experiences through the local bars, Venetian bars. So it's really a great immersion in the local lifestyle. We will meet the locals. We will drink the different kind of Prosecco. I am a sommelier, so if you want, I will tell you the difference between the Prosecco and the champagne. And we taste all the local things. We go to the markets, and this is a tour to really immerse yourself in the local lifestyle. If you have clients who wants to do a different wine experience. For example, if they want to have a super Tuscan wine experience in Venice, we can go in a local enoteca, in a local bar, and we can, of course, drink the different wine. Once in Venice, absolutely you have to visit Murano and Burano. Burano is famous for the colorful houses and for the laces. Of course, you see the lady Maria, who is embroidering the laces. And then, of course, Murano. Murano, it's a great experience that you can miss. My clients can blow the glass. And this is absolutely something unique. In 10 minutes by water taxi, we can reach all the different islands.
Yeah, and I feel like if people don't do Burano and Murano, then they're really doing themselves a disservice. Those are two of my favorite spots to just go to when I'm
Yes,
in Venice.
those are really, really a great experience because you really understand how the master works, and you know it's a work that is inherited by father to son. So in Venice, you don't know maybe, but there are wineries and vineyards. So if we rent a water taxi, it's possible to visit local wineries in the Venetian Lagoon, and this is absolutely a great experience. What can you do in Venice? In Venice is full of luxury art craft. We can visit this atelier where you will see 18 looms at work of the 18th century, and look what they create. Those are absolutely masterpieces, velvets and brocades, homemade. So now there is not the videos going on, but here you can see all the looms at work with 15, 16 ladies at work. They work for Dior, for Dolce & Gabbana. So it's something very luxury that we can do. It's a luxury experience. So I'm not showing you today the Grand Canal, the bridges, the Rialto's bridges, and the Basilica or the Doge's Pala, because this is something that everybody knows. I want to show you what it is off the beaten path in Venice.
I love that because I feel like so many people want off the beaten path experience.
This is
everybody can walk in and do the things that you just talked about.
Yes,
but
exactly.
They can't do this. These handicraft things, this material.
It's velvet and brocades.
So
I can't hear you very well.
Yeah, it's so unique to be able to do that. And I apologize, you guys, if I blank out in there. I'm in the middle of Central America today. Okay, keep going, Chiara.
So I was telling you that in Venice is full of off the beaten path experience that we can do. Very full. I didn't introduce myself too much. I am a pharmacist, and 10 years ago, for passion, I decided to leave everything, to leave a salary, to leave a company, to do my own experience for the client. So what I'm offering is something unique. This is an atelier which works with silver and gold. So from a piece of gold, they obtain the leaves of gold that they sell to restaurants to decorate the dishes, or to the makeup factory. So this is another unique experience. And then, of course, if you want to wear beautiful carnival dresses, this is an atelier that is absolutely a must visit.
Okay, I feel like this experience would be so fun just for like a photo opportunity.
Exactly. There is a photographer. There are different kind of experiences we can do. Also, always with a photographer, so you can have the memories. And another experience is this one. Here it's a furnace, and they produce mosaics. It's the most ancient mosaic factory in Europe. And here we have this guy which creates the decoration for the gondolas, but everything is in wood. So as you can see, there are many ateliers in Venice, and there is full of things that we can do. And then if you want to to go outside the Veneto region. For sure, you don't know the Venetian Euganian Hills. My market is mostly American and Canadian, and I always see that people really don't know the Venetian Euganian Hills, and they really fall in love. Why? Because there are wineries, it's possible to do hiking, there are golf courts. We have now you will see ham here, because ham are not produced only in Modena, but also in the Veneto region. So 40 minutes far from Venice, so we can do a day excursion outside of the city in the countryside. We visit this walled city where all the families are involved in the ham production. Here I am with clients and with the owner of the farm. Again, I am a sommelier, so I am very focused on wine. This is a beautiful 15th century old wineries, which is internal of it's owned by the monks. And this is Padova. Padova is something that you have to visit. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city, a Roman city, just 40 minutes far from Padova. Here you see me with clients during the wine tasting. And why I suggest always people to go to Padova, because Padova will give you the opportunity to have a total immersion in the Venetian and Veneto lifestyle. It's a Roman town with a very important university, beautiful trattorias. There are markets everywhere and every day. And from the
Now,
market,
let me ask you a question really quickly. Let me
Sorry?
interrupt you and ask a question with Padova. Is Padova a day trip or a half a day trip, or how much time does somebody need to do Padova?
Padova, you can do a half-day trip from Venice because it's just 40 minutes, or
Okay.
you can stay, a full day. I always suggest to do a full day, because in the morning you can have the walking tour, the food tasting, you can visit the market, and then you can go in a beautiful restaurant or local trattorias. The trattorias are the family-run restaurants where you can have still homemade pasta, local wine. It's a very friendly environment. And then it's a beautiful place for shopping. So ladies will get crazy with Padova, because it's not, it's completely out of the touristy direction. So you really see the local art craft and beautiful, beautiful shops. I have two American clients who really fall in love for the city and bought a house 2 years ago, just before the COVID. So this is a square.
Right. Okay.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
No, I can hear you. You're fine. Yeah, we've got you. So go ahead. Yeah.
And so, Padova is just a half day or a full day. Then this is the Prosecco wine experience. It's 1 hour far from Venice, the beautiful hills of Prosecco, where you can have, of course, the wine experience. So we can visit the local cities. But this is also if you have clients who are not wine lovers. I suggest you to sell this day like a countryside day outside of the city, because it's just, a beautiful place. So we can organize also this day without the wine experience, but just visiting the local area. There are old churches since the 9th century.
That is so gorgeous. That area looks so beautiful right there.
Yes, and it is 1 hour far from Venice. So, also here we can organize a half a day or 1 day, but absolutely I suggest you to spend 1 day, because there is a lot to see. So this is a local winery, me with clients at the restaurant. And then, of course, another area very important for wine is the area of Verona with the Amarone and Valpolicella wine. This day trip, it's 1.5 hours far from Venice. So just to let you know, as I was telling you, my tour are always tailor-made. So if you have a client who is booking a tour in Valpolicella, I always ask if the client is a wine lover. But if it is new to wine, or if he is a collector, if he's looking for some labels, so we can, tailor-made the itinerary with the correct winery. And then this man, I really like this place because he ages the ham in the different kind of wine. So he has this tasting room, very beautiful. You can hear the bell again.
I love that.
And then look, the Dolomites. The Dolomites, are our UNESCO heritage. So UNESCO sites are all the cultural or natural heritage to be preserved to all humankind. So you can go to Cortina, because the Dolomites is Cortina d'Ampezzo, and it's 2 hours from the Dolomite. You can see me here on the left, during a hiking experience last year on a gray day, and then the day after with a beautiful sunny day. If you have questions, please ask. You can also join me on Facebook or Instagram, and it's My Venice Travel Guide. Ask what you want. And then I have finished with the presentation of the Veneto. Because I am a wine lover, I also organize wine experience in Sicily by catamaran. So if you are a wine lover and you want to do it by boat, just contact me. I will go back to some pictures if you want. So
Yeah,
you can.
I have some questions coming through, and I've got some questions for you. How
Yes.
many days does somebody need? Let me remove the screen off so we're both on for a minute.
Yeah.
How many days does someone need in the Dolomites? That's a question that somebody just texted me.
I would say if you are in Venice, I would stay a minimum of 2 days.
Okay, and then once somebody's up in the Dolomites, what would they be doing up in the Dolomites? Is it just hiking?
You can do it depends if you go, of course, in winter or in the summer. But in winter, you can do hiking. You can go and harvest mushroom with a mushroom expert. You can kayaking in the lakes. It's plenty of things that you can. We can go in some farm, cheese farm, where they teach you how to produce the cheese. You can do e-bike. Honestly, it's full of things that you can do. And then
of course, in the winter skier, can you set up the
winter
lodges and different things for the winter if they want to?
Yes. And then you can go skiing, and you can go down the slope with dogs. Yeah, you can ask whatever.
So tell me your favorite.
Sorry.
Okay, so tell me what your favorite 7-day itinerary looks like. Your favorite 7-day itinerary.
Okay, for sure I will do.
Yeah. Someone has 7 days.
Sorry.
I said if someone has 7 days.
7 days. I have the perfect itinerary for 7 days, which is absolutely, you have to do a baccalaureate tour in Venice. So go from one bar to another one in the morning. We can do Murano and Burano in the afternoon and visit a glass factory. And then we can do one day, you have to spend absolutely to see the different kind of, the different atelier. And then one day in Padova, and we can join also a cooking class, making pasta, gnocchi, or whatever you like. Day 4 in the hills of Prosecco. Day 5 in the hills of Amarone and Valpolicella, if you like wine, and then the walled cities. Absolutely, the walled cities, like the one I showed you, where you see. Show you again. Where you have all the medieval walled cities and the Euganian hills. So you have in 7 days, you can perfectly visit all the Veneto region.
Okay, so we don't really have a lot of great flights into Venice. So if someone's coming into Milan, can you help them get transferred to Venice? Or is it easier to do a train? I think it's easier to do a train. What do you think?
Train is always, it's good because you avoid the traffic. So it also depends at what time they land. And according to this, I can say, okay, let's organize a van with driver, or let's go by train. But I can help to organize all the transport, all the guides, all the experiences from any airport in Italy. And also if you are in Tuscany, no problem, because I am based here in the Veneto region. But of course, I know Italy very well. So from Cinque Terre to Milan to Tuscany, I cover all Italy, no problem.
Okay, so what tips could you give new advisors who want to sell this region as a destination, not just as a day trip or 2 days in Venice? What tips could you give new advisors?
I can tell you that the Veneto region is the most visited region in Italy. It's full of UNESCO sites. So you can, if you have people who loves art, the Veneto region with Venice, Verona, and Padova, it's the highlights. Just think that in Padova we have the second most important university. The modern medicine was born in the town of Padova. We had Galileo Galilei. Do you know Galileo Galilei, the one who invented the binoculars? He was a teacher in the 16th century for 16 years in this town. So it's a university town, very lively. And so you can find art and food. If you have wine and food lover, we have great wines and great food. Not only the Prosecco and, of course, the Amarone wine, which are the most known, but we have many others. I
think next month, Chiara, we should do a food and wine segment.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Why not, right? We have lots of food and wine people in this group, and so I think that should be our next video that we do. Yeah.
So and the Euganian hills are absolutely an off the beaten path for food, for wine, for history, for golf courses. I think that here in the Veneto region we have 3 very important, just in the Euganian hills, 3 very important golf courses and 43 in all the Veneto region. So for golf lovers, I think the Veneto is the heaven. And in half an hour, 1 hour, you can absolutely reach all the most important highlights. So if they want to rent a castle, there is opportunity to rent a castle.
I didn't even think of, and sorry, everybody who's listening, there's a little bit delay of connection between Venice and Costa Rica today, but I did not even think of Venice as a golf destination. That's really interesting. That's a brand new tip for me.
Sorry, what did you say? That you didn't think that?
Yeah, I didn't. Venice at all. I don't know if she can hear me right now.
No, I couldn't hear. Sorry, I couldn't hear. Maybe now, if you can repeat.
Yeah, I said I didn't think of. Yeah. I didn't think of Venice as being a golf destination.
Oh,
For
yes.
golfing.
Venice in the lagoon. Venice has also a golf court, but just outside Veneto, more than 40 golf courts. And they are all in the
That's
hills
cool.
with vineyard around. It is just maybe it hasn't been promoted too much, but once they stop playing golf, they can have wine tasting. There are luxury shopping that they can do in the town of Padova. We are, all the most important brands like Gucci, Dolce Gabbana, Christian Dior, and all the brands. And Padova is absolutely an off the beaten path destination that I suggest the people to come and visit. And you know why? Because I think Padova is the only place where you have markets everywhere, in every square, every day, which is something that I have never seen anywhere in Italy. So I think you will fall in love with Padova.
Do you suggest that people stay right in Venice, or do you suggest that they go out and spend a night or 2, 3, 4 in the countryside? Or do you
I
suggest
would, I would, I would, yeah, I would also suggest to stay a couple of nights outside, because it's a way to really immerse themselves in the local lifestyle and to see like Italian lists they I can suggest what is really local, because people don't want to go and to end in the tourist trick. They just want off the beaten path places, local places, and actually also in Venice it's possible to find them. You need to know where to go. But the Veneto region, and look at this Prosecco. I think it's just an amazing. I took those pictures with my iPhone, so nothing, I'm not a professionist, but places are just fantastic. The countryside it's beautiful, and there is absolutely a lot of things that they can do, and they can experience and enjoy a fantastic Veneto. And then from Veneto you can reach in a couple of hours, you can go to Florence. In a couple of hours you can go to Milan. In 3 hours you can go to Rome. So very easy. Connections are very easy.
Now, are you able to set up intimate experiences where people could meet other families there, local families?
Absolutely. We can organize the cooking classes. We can organize wine experience in Venice. If you want to have, if you want to participate to, for example, to a private carnival party, I have, I'm full of friends and connection there. And also it's possible to visit private palazzis, which are not open to the public. So this is, or if you want to do a Prosecco wine experience, driving a vintage Porsche, this is something I can organize. So I am very flexible. It's your trip, and I'm here to give you to give you ideas to my client. But then I like the tailor-made, because it's my client's trip, and it must be a lifetime trip that will last for all your life. So I will be more than happy to tailor-made everything for you according to your to what you want to do.
Now, Chiara, how does someone find you? Tell us about your website, tell us about your company, your Facebook group, everything. So
okay, my company is My Venice Travel Guide. You can join me on Instagram at My Venice Travel Guide, or in my Facebook group, on my Facebook page, which is My Venice Travel Guide, is always the same name. So you will find me everywhere. Then I have a Facebook group for travel agents, if you want to join, which is My Venice Travel Guides for Travel Agents. And then I have the website where you can find all the itinerary and many ideas for your clients.
So just so you viewers know, Chiara is not just some buddy we picked off the street for this today. I mean, she's actually a big supplier. I mean, she France back in December meeting with advisors, and so she's a well-established business on the ground in Venice, and you can trust using her. So how do you suggest people reach out to you the best? Do you feel like they should email you, or is Facebook Messenger the best way? What's the quickest response for people?
I look at everything. I look at everything. I am very quick. If you find me an email, if you send me an email, I always answer very quickly. And if I can't, I always answer saying I will be back to you in a couple of hours, so you know that I have, I can reach you. Or you can also, I can give you my phone number, which is +39 335 8445 188. But here you have, all my connections. So Instagram is fine, the email is fine, through the website. I am on the
we'll list all of her information down in the comments right after.
Yes, okay.
So final words that you want to say? Yeah, any final words you want to say about Venice today?
Sorry?
Any final comments you want to say about Venice today?
Absolutely. About Venice, I want to say that I go back to the pictures of Venice. I want to tell you that Venice is waiting for clients. Now it's actually full of people in Venice. It is as beautiful as ever. Also because, after 2 years with no people, also the Venetian are more kind than they used to do in the past. I have to be honest. And so we from the 1st of April, we are not using masks anymore. Of course, you will need to exhibit your vaccination, but Venice is waiting for you with a lot of strength and effort and beauty. And as I have showed you, in Venice it's possible to do everything: wine tours and wine experience in beautiful wineries and vineyards. We can go to Murano, we can blow the glass together, you can blow the glass. We can go to Burano and see how the ladies embroider the lacy, which is a tradition, which they are trying to protect as much as they can, opening also a new school in Burano Island to teach the young ladies to embroider. And then the wine and food experience in Venice with the Baccarat tour, because this is really the way to immerse yourself in the local lifestyle and to taste great food, genuine food, and great wines. Then, of course, if you want, because it's your first time and you want to visit the highlights, like, of course, the Basilica and the Rialto's Bridge, of course, we can do whatever you like. Just ask, and we are here to help your clients and you.
Well, Chiara, it's so great having you on today. And I know our connection has not been that great. And I know I had the wrong date on this. So we're going to talk to Chiara next month. And maybe we'll do something with food and wine. We're going to be just talking more Venice in March. For the announcement on that. But it's so great going face to face today with everybody. And you guys, I want you to reach out. We'll put all of her contact information in the comments, so you can get in touch with her. And so again, if you're doing like a pre or post cruise out of Venice, or Dubrovnik and you want to add on some extra time, she's your go-to girl for that. It's a perfect extension.
Absolutely. Me and my guides also have all the pass to go to the harbor, so we can wait the client just outside of the harbor, or we can organize the transfer by water taxi. So if you are going on a cruise, we can organize 3-4 days a week before or after the cruise, or if you want to go to Croatia, or if you want to go to somewhere else in Sicily or in Tuscany, no problem, we can help you to organize.
So okay,
I just want to show you 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just go back to my wine and sail experience through catamaran. So if you are a sea lover and a wine lover, this is the good combination, because we will sail during the day by catamaran, and then we will stop in local wineries in the afternoon to taste the wine, with beautiful boats. Each boat has bedrooms with each bathroom, and this is another experience that I have added to my itineraries. And then here I want to say bye-bye from the Dolomites and from Padua, from Venice, and just we are waiting for you, for your clients, and we are very flexible. So we are here to help you and to to give you an opportunity to sell better Venice. Because in Venice, I want to underline and repeat many times, Venice is not only the highlights, but it is everything which is hidden in the cities. So wine and food tour and
okay.
and
We have
okay.
Bonnie is asking, can she get on your mailing list? Or have information about your company to advisors?
I can't hear. What did you say?
How does someone email us? How does somebody get on your email list?
Do you want my email?
She cannot hear me on that. So
my mail.
We have advisors who. Yeah, we have advisors who want to get on a mailing list. Do you have a mailing list that you send out information to advisors on?
Yes, okay. Absolutely, yes. My email. Yes, I have the mailing list, but my email is info@myvenicetravelguide.it. Okay. And you find me in all the socials.
Okay, thanks for coming on the show today, Chiara. And thank you guys for tuning in. Here in this Luxury Travel University group, we are constantly helping you grow your premium and luxury market share. So keep watching week after week as we bring on amazing suppliers who are socializing right in this group. And also look for our fam trips. We've got some great ones coming up. And we'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys later.
Bye.